Hello and welcome into an interesting episode for the Port Elizabeth side. We are in a tight tussle with everyone else. We're in 7th place. We've won 3 and lost 4. Obviously, we've dropped a few games since your last here. Let's go over some of the results, shall we? So you guys were here for the good start of the season when we won 2 games and lost 1. Johannesburg restricted us to 145 for 8. True to 44 or 43. Mulder 36 or 40. Had to do a bit of a rescue job and they managed to do that. 2 for 21 for Swanepoel. Brooker, none for 18, was very economical. 3 wickets for Davis and Stridham. And they got through to 146 for 3. We started off okay. Hudson 2 for 26. Getting a couple of early breakthroughs. But Vorster and Masungo both beating 50s up. Very mature knocks and comfortably getting the runs. So he bounced back and beat Pal by 10 runs with top scoring Mulder 46 of 42. 25 for 17 for Cronje. 41 for Rhodes at the top of the order. So we have a team of battlers that seem to get a few runs here and there. And 158 all out with Mulder 3 for 18 in a deserved man of the match performance. 3 for Hudson as well. Both are in Duplessis and Somerville were the key contributors of that innings. But we got them out and we fought and got the win. So we lost this one by 6 wickets. 149 for 5 we managed to post. With Rhodes, Wilkinson and Truder getting into the 30s. Ackerman 29 of 28. So again, another fighting score. 1 for 21 for Williams, 2 for 31 for Colletti, and 1 for 19 for Cullinan. And 150 for 4 was a pretty comfortable run chase. And 9 for 4 at one point though. Yeah, so it was a wee bit of a comfortable run chasing. And Benfield and Ferreira getting through with a decent partnership towards the end. Lutchman 33 at the top. Ferreira in reasonable form for Cape Town. Then we dropped the game against Johannesburg. They got through to 162 for 9. A relatively good performance with the ball from Duplessis. 2 for 26. 2 for 27 for English. Mulder with another 3 for. Player 45 or 33. And then, yeah, we're restricted to 147 all out. We just couldn't contain the wickets. We crumbled from a reasonably good position to being all out. So, beating De Bruin. Best performance of the season, 45. 39 for Rhodes, and then 27 for Cronje at the end. Tried to get the team home in the end. Wasn't enough. Swanepoel 5 for 23. So, 3 games today. Cape Town, East London, and Centurion today. For 3 very important games. Mulder's been selected by the international team. So, good for him. Haynes has to come in. He has to step up. The leg spinner. Got 2 leggies operating today in the team. We need Wessels to really step up. He's averaging only 10 for the season, and he is our skipper. We need him to really deliver. So we've had some good performances. Truter standing up with 48, his average, but a lot of not outs in his sort of smorgasbord of innings. So we just need to bat first, get a score on the board, and see how we go. But light in the bowling. Yeah, Wessels really, if we are to press for playoffs, he's going to have to start stepping up the skipper. Really does. It's been very, very quiet this season. He's capable of so much more. This is a good start from him too. He's started the ball right. Seen that is the softest missile for being at the Ruin. He's gone for 3. Jonty Rhodes in. Rhodes will smoke that away for 4. 32 for 1. Set well again. That is 6 more. 38. 1 back-to-back 6s. Rhodes has been relatively solid this season without getting the big score. Yeah, we need that. We need our skipper to get a performance in, get some confidence going. Oh, he's got the skied edge, and he will, just when he was looking good, he's out for 29. He's out for 29 of 15. Wilkinson in. Apart from Wilkinson's first score of the season, he's been a bit lackluster. Don't want to drift off here. I think we're capable. Really pushing Truter. Man for the crisis, but he is going to be dismissed for second ball duck. Ackerman in. 58 for 4 after 6. Which will be better overs. Need the first priority. Ackerman's first season, he's sort of finding the level interesting so far. I think he's going to be a good keeper. Just needs time. He's going to get a lot of opportunities for this Port Elizabeth side. 21 off 17. Quite sharp so far. Partnership rebuilding. I like the fact that we've been a lot more competitive in most games this season. So take the bell off to the Port Elizabeth side. They have improved. Couldn't really afford that at that time. Two youngsters at it. Micaiah Haynes. We'll go for 2. Cronje. He's going to have to play another handy knock here. Ekman's going to have to try and just sort of anchor the way team 2. 145, 150. It's looking very likely our score. Bat out the overs. It's a good shot. Much needed boundary. It's a 6. Rocks off the back foot. 4 more. Very valuable runs for Port Elizabeth. Oh, he's got just somehow past the keeper. The keeper made a lot of ground there. Remarkable ground. 5 overs left. Like the ability of Cole Cronje. 14 of 7. He's got some handy scores in his time. Ekman, he will go for 42 of 38. He anchored as long as he could. Has Hudson got enough on that? He will have enough on it. It's gone all the way for 6. 3 overs left. Run a ball would be ideal. $51 for 7. 155 for 7. This is another good over. Oh, and Hudson is riding his luck here. 21 to 13, 18 of 9. It's ended up being a handy partnership, this. Yeah, Cullinan gets the wicket. Yep. 21 to 15, handy knock. English gone. 161 for 9 after 20 overs. So again, some fighting efforts. Ackerman 42, 38 for Rhodes, 29 for Wessels. You need to pitch this up and just try to get some early strikes. Only 2 off the first over. And we've got the wicket of Lutchman. So a catch, out for 9. Bowling's been very accurate so far. Ferreira out 2 for 9. 28 for 2 after 6 overs. We might bowl the main 2 bowlers out. This is a big risk because we want to try and force that run rate up. Hudson's bowled out, but he's got the wicket of pole from in. We're just looking to take these guys out. English will be taken out. We'll bring the 2 spinners in. I think it's Gamble bowling Haynes, but we'll have to bowl them. Have to trust him. 1 over for 7 for Duplessis. Haynes, and can he do a job here? The youngster is only 18. He's had 1 opportunity to try and impress. Brooker's gone 54 for 4. Cape Town are struggling a wee bit. I'm going to bring in Cronje. We've done really good in the first 10. They need 103 off their remaining 10 overs. 81 at 10.1. It's a pretty intense game at the moment. We need some strikes. Can we find the wicket? I think the youngster has been a wee bit too expensive. Duplessis. Gonna really just bowl standard lines now. Just need a couple wickets. Duplessis has been really good this campaign. He's a veteran of the team. We'll get the wicket Ferreira for 30 off 19. That was a good innings from Ferreira. He's just brought the team back into it. But this is a great over from Duplessis. He's just struck twice in the over. That is 2 jolts to the score. 4 overs remaining. 49 off 24. And that Is it just a nice delivery? Out for 41. Benfield is a key man that would just manage to get out. Bowler had to bowl the spinner out now. Well, he's got no pressure on him. Could be his first 20 over wickets in franchise cricket. He gets the edge. And Cape Town slumped to 16 for 8. Good bowling performance again. And we bowled them out for 128. A great effort from the Port Elizabeth side. Our rollercoaster season continues. 3 for 21 for Hudson, 3 for 26 for Cronje. English was good at the top. The devastation was from Hudson. He rattled through Ferreira, Lutchman and Polframan. And that has won the game. And a very valuable bonus point. So a couple of teams have had a few extra games on us up there. Obviously, the top 3 sides are the teams that we need to sort of make some ground on. So some big games coming up. Obviously, 4th place East London, and they're not going to be easy beats either. So yeah, it's pretty much looking like the same sort of side. We're going to rely on Wilkinson to maybe hit his straps a wee bit. Bowlers are relatively Cronje is not though, but he has been batting okay. We've got to take the good and the bad. Yeah, we'll just stick with what we've been doing. These guys will have to do the job. We are batting first against East London here. So just going to need Whistles to start hitting his straps. Oh, he's going to take the fielder on and he's going to be safe. And the miserable form of Ben De Bruin is concerning. He's gone for 1. Rhodes in, 3 for 1. Whistle's gone too. Oh no. Why? He is just not hitting his form this season. Leaving for 2. Bit of a repair job required. We're doing too many repair jobs in 20 over cricket. This is certainly one of them. Good from Wilkinson. The scoreboard ticks over. 25 of 18 for him, 13 of 11 for Rhodes. You'd have to say the first 10 definitely belonging to East London. It shows some fighting qualities as a side. Their top score in the campaign's only 64 from Wilkinson. And getting 4 wins with only the highest score being that is just testament to the bowlers. And the combined effort from the batsmen to really work together in getting a score. Swept well, that is 4. 54 for 2 after 7. 30 of 20 for Wilkinson. 21 of 15 for Rhodes. And I think Wilkinson will be out. He will be out. It's caught. Klaassen will get the wicket of Wilkinson. Look good, Wilkinson. 34 of 24. Truter now. Couple of nice scores in the campaign. He's sort of kept the spot in the team. This is good for my ACW district team too, with Truder just getting a few runs. Just gives him a lot more experience. Being able to deal with certain situations. 11 off 7 for him. And 77 for 3 after 10. You'd be more happy if you're in the camp of East London. Bryson will get the wicket of Truter. Good style Bryson been for East London. He's been in good form. He's just a handy man to have in even the SW District squad. That's why I had a look at him, see how his form's going. 80 for 4. Ackerman. There we go. 84 for 5. It's getting a wee bit tough now. Ability just to get another score on the board. Show we can compete. 100 for 5. This is like This is what we saw the potential in with Haynes. A couple of back-to-back sixes. And he'll get the edge away for 4. Beautifully done. 24-15 now. 1 for 11 for Bryson in his spell. It's been outstanding. 3 overs remaining. We need at least 150. Haynes will find the gap. Rhodes will go for 41. We're going to get around that 140 mark. Is it going to be enough? I don't think it will be. Maybe I don't even get that. Out for 35 of 28. And we'll get the boundary. 139 for 7. It's a good bowling performance from East London. Rhodes top scoring with 41. Wilkinson 34. Haynes 35. It's a good service to pitch it up and maybe get some early ones. Turn it round pretty quickly. 27 for 2. For 3. Super C now. Super C. This is comfortable at the moment. So 86 at 6.1. Gonna bring the young all-rounder in Haynes. Again, it just probably just not quite enough on the board. The batsmen are in that sort of slump, I think, this season. Haynes hasn't bowled too badly here. We'll keep him going. 3 overs, none for 19. 3 overs, 1 for 21. So the fight's on. Just need to somehow strike a few times. Oh, Haynes out. Number 26 of his overs. So 27 at 5.4. English in. Just need a 2-wicket over or something here, and then we're in the game. To the credit of the bowlers, they are showing a lot of fight. 16 off 18. Duper C in now. 11 off 12. 2 off 6. It's taken to the last over for them to get it, so always a comfortable chase. And they will get it off a leg by. 34 of 30 for Emsley. A good chase in the end for East London. It was just never enough on the board, so we're close. We're there or thereabouts. East London, 5 wins, 5 losses in their campaign. We've got our final game against Centurion in this save. Mulder back. That's a very handy person to have back because he just adds another bit of bowling. Rutherford injured. Bernard could find his way back into the team. Yeah, we're going to bring Bernard in for Cronje. We've got a couple of out-and-out bunnies. Team been really happy with how Ackerman's gone. He's sort of handy few scores here and there, and that's all we can ask of him. Truter's still one of our best batsmen along with Rhodes this season, but yeah, just the openers have not delivered a performance, and we need them to start performing if we are to win. We don't want to fall off the pace. Can one of these openers find their rhythm? Just bring up so many deliveries to get going. 31 without loss after 6. It's not fast enough. Just need to up the stakes a little bit. Finally, the rate is up all of a sudden. 47 without loss after 7. 24 of 18 for Wessels. 22 of 24 for De Bruyne. It's out for 26 of 29. Rhodes is out for naught. Just all the momentum that had been building up, it is gone. Wilkinson to sort of fight and get some runs if he can. one of Wessel's better outings in this season. 39 of 29 for him. For 13, Truter. I think Truter's out. He's struggling now as well. So, some out of form batsmen. Of 32. So he's gone for 42. It's just one of those sort of seasons where it's not many big run scorers. We've only had 150 the whole season. 4 overs left. I think we're going to be well short of a score. Let's run out Mulder. Of 20. Yeah, I think we're going to be sort of battling now to make the playoffs. Which would be an incredible shame because we've had a fighting season. It's caught. Hudson gone for 15 off 7. We need little cameos like that. Dubussy was caught, hence why I didn't watch the highlights. Out for 6. Bernard in. Bernard just gone for a golden straight away. And we're out for 133. It just never really got going. Wessels and Ben de Bruin got off to a good start and then it just fell apart. 5 for 24 for Dippenaar. Shalani Dippenaar, 19.67 the average. He must be playing some cricket all over the world. No, he hasn't. He's just been at the one club. Going to have to try and take some early wickets. Try and get in good channels. Albertorius out for 16. 42 for 1 after 6. Might just try to go on the attack as much as we can. We're already gone for 38. But yeah, this is going to be a pretty stinging loss. We'll just need to take regular wickets here. CN going to be forced to bowl apart time if it goes deep into this game. Comfortable win for Centurion. They get revenge on us from early in the season and win by 7 wickets, and that is a catastrophic loss. So we'll play 2 games offline and then we'll be back for the final 2. Smash the like button, share with a friend, and we'll see you next time.